Welcome to Unlocking the Vault, where we turn common sense money moves into everyday wins. I'm Ben F. Richfield.
And I'm Sarah Wellness. Today's episode is straight talk about debt traps, the subtle, polished, everyday deals that look harmless until they quietly tighten the chain.
Credit cards with limited time promos. Buy now, pay later everywhere. Car loans stretched to 84 months. Payday advances that feel like help but act like handcuffs. These aren't accidents. They're designed for easy entry and hard exit.
We're not here to blame you. We're here to equip you. The system sells convenience. We teach clarity. The culture sells status. We build stability. Today you'll see how debt traps work and how to step around them with discipline and a plan.
Our lens is simple: entrepreneurship and personal responsibility. No buzzwords, no excuses, just practical steps that keep your dollars serving your goals. Family, freedom, and future.
We'll start with real-life mini-stories, how ordinary people get pulled in. Then we'll break down the mechanics, teaser rates, revolving balances, negative equity, and why minimum payment is a trapdoor.
Finally, we'll hand you a clean escape plan. A sequence you can apply tonight: tighten cash flow, cut interest exposure, negotiate smarter, and build a small safety buffer that grows into strength.
Picture this: less anxiety, fewer bills, and more breathing room for what actually matters: your home, your calling, your future. That's not a fantasy. It's the result of consistent, grown-up choices, made one decision at a time.
Ready to spot the traps and walk past them? Good, because debt doesn't get to own your paycheck or your peace.
Let's open the vault.
Picture Main Street at night, bright signs, easy financing, no interest, no money down. It feels friendly, but some of the friendliest offers are the ones that quietly cost the most.
Meet Ethan. First apartment, first job, and a living room that needed everything. He sees a buy now, pay later offer on a $900 couch. 4 payments, 0 hassle. He adds a lamp and a rug, then a coffee table from a different BNPL app. Easy approvals, easy clicks.
Month 1 felt fine. By month 3, 3 different apps, 3 different due dates. 1 late reminder drops on a busy Friday. A fee hits, then another fee the next week. Suddenly the cheap couch isn't so cheap. And it's not just the couch. It's the lamp, the rug, the table, and the habit.
Ethan didn't do anything evil. He just believed the promise that convenience would take care of the details. But details are your job. That doesn't mean no furniture. It means one clear plan, one payment you control, and no stacking mini loans like Jenga blocks.
Mia and Jordan wanted a reliable SUV. The dealer showed them exactly what they wanted, with an 84-month loan, almost nothing down, and the old car's leftover balance rolled in. The monthly payment looked manageable. And hey, they've got a toddler and a stroller. They signed.
16 months later, Jordan's job changed. They tried to sell the SUV. Here's the punchline: they owed more than the car was worth because the leftover debt from the old car was sitting inside the new loan the whole time. It wasn't just an SUV, it was an SUV plus yesterday's bill.
Solution-oriented families think differently. We buy the car that frees our budget, not the one that squeezes it. A dependable used model, shorter term, real down payment. That's boring on the lot and beautiful in your living room when the bills come due.
Vanessa's mailbox brought 0% for 12 months. She used it to cover a couple of surprise expenses and promised herself she'd pay it off before the teaser ended. She paid the minimum to stay safe.
Month 13 arrived quietly. The rate flipped. Now that balance started costing her every single month. Not because she's careless, because the offer was designed to make the minimum look responsible. Minimum keeps you current, It doesn't get you free.
The fix was simple. Calendar the payoff date on day 1 and auto-draft an amount that clears the balance in time. Vanessa adjusted and finished the last stretch fast. She learned promotions can be tools, but only if you set the rules and the timeline.
Diego started using a Paycheck advance app to smooth the week before payday. A small fee here, a small fee there. Then rent week arrived, and the advance came out first. He covered rent, but needed another advance to cover groceries. The cycle tightened.
Advances feel like help because they're fast, but they're not income. They're income pulled forward. Every time you pull money forward, tomorrow gets lighter while the fee pile gets heavier. Diego broke the loop with 2 moves. A tiny buffer and a hard line. No advances unless there was a true emergency, and a plan to replace the cash immediately.
The Millers were grabbing school clothes when the cashier offered 15% off for opening the store card. Seemed smart. Instant savings. But the new card became a permission slip to return for more deals. A couple of months later, they were paying interest on last season's shirts.
Discounts are not the problem. Drifting is. The Millers fixed it by returning to a simple rule. We buy what's on the list we made at home, not the list we get at checkout. They made their budget the boss again, not the pitch at the register.
Different stories, same pattern. Easy now, heavy later. Culture whispers, you deserve it today. We say, you'll enjoy it more when it's fully yours.
You don't need complicated theories to win. You need a steady plan, a clear why, and the courage to say no to shortcuts that turn into long roads. In the next block, we'll break down exactly how these traps work and how to outsmart them every single time.
Let's put plain language on the most common debt traps so you can spot them in seconds. We'll keep this practical. No jargon for the sake of jargon, just the mechanics that matter to your wallet.
First, understand the 2 big worlds of borrowing, revolving and amortizing. Revolving, credit cards. Some lines of credit the balance can roll month to month. You choose how much to pay, minimum or more, and interest gets added on the unpaid portion. Amortizing, most car loans, mortgages, personal loans fixed payment over a set period. Each payment is structured to cover interest and reduce principal, so the loan ends on a known date.
Why this matters. Minimum payments on revolving credit keep you current, but rarely get you free. Simple demo. Say your card charges about 2% interest per month. That's about 24% APR, and your issuer sets the minimum payment at 2% of your balance. If you carry $1,000, monthly interest is about $20. The minimum payment is also $20. Result: you just paid the interest and barely touched the principal. That's why minimum can mean maximum time in debt.
Next, the polished offer. 0% intro APR, or 12 months promotional. 2 truths can live together. 1. Used with discipline, promos are tools. 2. Miss the plan by a hair, and they flip into full-rate interest, sometimes on the entire remaining balance. And certain store promos even have deferred interest terms, meaning if you don't pay it off in time, interest from day 1 can be applied retroactively. The trap isn't the promotion. The trap is no calendar, no payoff plan.
Put the end date on your calendar the day you open the promo. Calculate the exact monthly amount to clear the full balance 1 month earlier than the end date. Build leeway for life. Auto-draft that number. Don't trust memory. If a transfer or promo comes with a fee, treat it as part of your cost and confirm that your payoff still beats alternatives.
Store cards and open a card today for 15% off. Lean on impulse. The discount itself isn't evil. The risk is permission creep. A new line that invites more trips, more swipes, more balances. Many store cards also carry high standard APRs after promotions. If you're going to open one only for a planned purchase, clip the wings. 1 transaction, immediate payoff plan, and card goes in the drawer. No, just this once detours.
BNPL, buy now, pay later, spreads one purchase across 4 to 6 payments. Separate, each plan looks tiny. Stacked across multiple apps and different due dates, it becomes hidden debt. No single bill looks scary, but together they squeeze cash flow. The mechanic is simple. Each mini loan claims its slice of next month's paycheck before you even start. Miss a date? Fees pile up. The fix is centralization and a cap. We'll build that in the next block.
Paycheck advances, instant cash apps. They pull income forward. That can smooth a true one-time crunch. Use them casually, and tomorrow wakes up short, so you advance again. It's a conveyor belt. Fees nibble, and your baseline week never fully recovers. The design is to be quick, not to be cheap. A small buffer, even $100 to $300, beats a lifetime of just this once.
84-month car loans and rolled-in negative equity are another quiet trap. Cars lose value fastest early on. Stretching the term lowers the monthly number, but slows principal reduction. If you roll the old car's leftover balance into the new loan, you start underwater. Need to sell or trade. You bring cash to the table just to walk away. Boring terms, shorter loan, real down payment, reliable used, often produce the most exciting monthly piece.
Here's a quick contract reading checklist so you never sign blind. APR, annual percentage rate. What's the rate today? When can it change and to what? Term, timeline, when does this end? Exact date, total of payments, not just monthly. What's the all-in cost? Fees, transfer, late, annual, origination, write them down. Promo end date, day, month, year. What's the fallback rate? Any deferred interest clause, prepayment rules, penalties, or unusual restrictions.
If any piece is fuzzy or rushed, that's a red light. Slow down. Sales pressure is temporary. Monthly payments are persistent.
Last concept, sequence beats intensity. Most people try to solve debt with a single heroic month. Real wins come from a set order of operations. Stabilize cash flow, cut interest exposure, prevent new leaks, then accelerate payoff. We'll lay out the step-by-step in the applications block so you can execute tonight.
Bottom line, debt traps work because they're easy now and expensive later. You don't need new theories. You need clear math, clean timelines, and firm rules that protect your future from today's impulse. In the next block, we'll turn this into a battle plan you can follow with confidence. Let's turn insight into action. Here's a clear, conservative plan to step out of debt traps and keep your paycheck working for your family and your future.
Step 1. Stabilize the month this week. Turn on auto-pay minimums for every revolving account today to avoid late fees. Put all due dates on one calendar, paper or digital, color-coded by week. Create a single bills checking account and move your auto-pays there. Fund it first every payday. Pause new subscriptions, trials, and app renewals for 30 days.
Step 2. Freeze new debt, 72-hour rule. Remove saved cards from browsers and apps. Use a 72-hour cooling period for non-essential buys. It goes on a list, not in the cart. If it still matters in 3 days and fits the plan, you buy. If not, you just gave future you a raise.
Step 3. Build a tiny buffer fast, $250, $1,000. Sell 2 or 3 items. Take a 1-week side shift. Cut 2 restaurants this month. Whatever it takes to hit $250 quickly, then $1,000. This is your shock absorber, so you don't need advances, BNPL, or plastic for the next flat tire.
Step 4. Centralize BNPL and microdebts. List every BNPL with balance, payment, and due date. If multiple hit across the month, ask the provider to align dates right after payday. Cap total BNPL deductions to no more than 5% of take-home while you unwind them. No new BNPL until all are cleared.
Step 5. Pick your payoff order. Choose one and commit. Avalanche. Highest APR first equals fastest math win. Snowball. Smallest balance first equals fastest momentum. Whichever you choose, pay minimums on all, then throw every extra dollar at the current target until it hits zero. Move to the next. Do not split your punch.
Step 6. Negotiate rates and fees, scripts you can read. Call your issuer. Hi, I'm a long-time customer working to pay this down aggressively. Can you review my account for a temporary APR reduction and waive the last late fee so I can stay current? If they say no, ask, what hardship or promotion could apply for the next 6 months if I set up autopay today?
Consolidation loans can help only if you stop new swipes and keep the term reasonable. Balance transfers. The fee must be worth it, and the payoff must finish before promo ends. Calendar at day 1. 84-month car loans. If you're signing just to fit the payment, that's a future cash flow trap. Consider selling down or buying a reliable used model with a shorter term.
Step 7. The 30-day cash flow reset. Repeat monthly. Week 1. Fund bills account. Minimums on all debts. Groceries with a list. Week 2. Side income sprint plus items for sale weekend. Week 3. Cancel/renegotiate one bill, insurance, phone, internet. Week 4. Throw the month's surplus at your current target debt. Then review. What worked, what leaked, what to repeat.
Step 8. Lower your fixed costs. Call Playbook. Insurance. I'm shopping smart. Can you re-rate my policy for safe driver, higher deductible, or bundling? I want to stay with you if we can land at X dollars per month. Internet and phone. What loyalty or retention plan gets me same speed at a lower price? If they won't move, switch. Loyalty is great. Math is better.
Step 9. Add a small, repeatable income lane. Think one dependable lane you can run monthly. Weekend gig, niche service for neighbors, overtime window at work, or a simple freelance task you can deliver fast. Stability beats complexity. Assign 100% of that lane to the current target debt.
Step 10. Car strategy if you're underwater. Get the private party value and your exact payoff. If negative equity is small, plan to erase it in 90 to 120 days via side income plus aggressive surplus. If it's large and payments crush you, price a dependable sell-down path. Cheaper car, short term, and no rolling old debt forward.
Step 11. One-page budget that actually gets used. Top line, take home. Row 1, bills, fund the bills account. Row 2, essentials, groceries, fuel, minimum debt. Row 3, target debt extra, every spare dollar. Row 4, sinking funds, car maintenance, school gifts. If a category is empty, it's not authorized this month. Simple beats fancy.
Step 12. Weekly 15-minute money huddle. With yourself or your spouse. Check balances, upcoming dates, and next actions. Celebrate one small win. Paid off a BNPL? Closed a store card? Good. Momentum is a resource. Protect it.
Step 13. Guardrails that keep you free. Keep one primary card for travel protections, paid in full each month. Keep one checking for daily use, one for bills, and a small savings buffer. If you miss a rule, reset in 24 hours. No drama, just discipline.
Your next 48 hours. 1. Autopay minimums on. 2. Calendar all due dates. 3. List every debt plus pick avalanche or snowball. 4. Sell one item or pick one side shift. 5. Move the first extra dollar to your target account tonight.
This isn't about living small. It's about living on purpose. Freedom isn't an accident. It's a staircase. one steady, deliberate step at a time. In the final block, we'll lock this in with a clean wrap-up and a challenge that sets up your next win. Let's land this. Debt traps look friendly because they're built around now. Easy approvals, small payments, 0% promises, long terms, but they all take the same toll. Tomorrow gets weaker. You've seen how BNPL stacks, how minimum stall progress, how 84-month loans bury equity, and how quick advances steal next week's paycheck. The fix isn't magic. It's grown-up money, clarity, calendar, and commitment.
Picture a quieter month, bills funded on day one target debt getting crushed, a tiny buffer catching surprises, and no new plastic solutions. That's more than numbers, that's peace. It's dinner without the knot in your stomach. It's time with your kids without the background noise of overdue alerts. Freedom feels like margin.
Here's your debt trap pledge. Short, solid, and practical. 1. My budget decides, not the checkout counter. 2. I calendar every promo end date and finish 1 month early. 3. I keep one travel card, paid in full. No balance carrying as a habit. 4. I buy cars that set my family free, not ones that chain our cash flow. 5. I never split my punch. One target debt at a time until 0.
Your 7-day quick win plan. Save this. Day 1. Turn on auto-pay minimums for every revolving account. Put all due dates on one calendar. Day 2. List every debt, balance, APR minimum. Choose Avalanche or Snowball. Day 3. Raise $100 $250 fast. Sell one item or pick up a short, clean gig. Start your buffer. Day 4. Align BNPL dates to hit after payday. Pause new BNPL until all current plans are cleared. Day 5. Make one negotiation call, card, internet, insurance. If they won't move, price a switch. Day 6. Cut one recurring leak, subscription you don't use. Redirect that amount to the target debt. Day 7. Money huddle. Review wins, schedule next extra payment, and set next week's action.
Entrepreneurship note. Keep it conservative and repeatable. One steady income lane beats 5 complicated ones. If a side gig distracts you from the main job or burns out your family, it's not a win. We're building stability first, then growth.
What you do consistently will outlift what you do intensely. You don't have to sprint every week. You have to show up every week. Give yourself a clear rule. Miss a step, reset in 24 hours. No guilt, no drama, just the next right move.
If this episode helped you dodge a trap or smash one, subscribe to Unlocking the Vault, hit like, and share it with someone who's carrying too many easy payments. Your share might be the nudge that keeps a friend out of a 7-year car note or a cycle of instant cash fees.
Drop a comment with 2 things. 1. Which trap you're closing first? BNPL, store card, long card term advances. 2. One small income lane you'll run this month. Overtime block, simple freelance, weekend service. We read the comments, and your plan might help someone else start.
Remember our channel promise. Common sense money to everyday wins. We're not selling hacks. We're teaching habits that pay your family every month. Keep your word to yourself. Keep your hands off impulse. And keep your eyes on the long game.
Next time on Unlocking the Vault, EP03, the hidden cost of money. We'll expose the quiet drains, fees, friction, convenience charges, lifestyle creep, and how small leaks sink big goals. You'll learn a simple audit to find and fix what's nibbling your paycheck.
You're not stuck. You're choosing differently now. And different choices, made on purpose, unlock a different life.
We're cheering for you. See you in EP03. Until then, guard your cash, honor your commitments, and keep unlocking the vault, one solid step at a time.